Now, as then, in a present when it has perhaps never been more pressing to consider, to weigh with reverence and maturity what sovereignty means to humans, what history and legacy and an evolved culture might be worth to our sense of ourselves, and even what being human means and is worth at all. We can head for the great independent state of cinema and rest there, an unlimited realm, innately inclusive, immune to efforts of occupation, colonization, takeover, ownership, or the development of Riviera property. A borderless realm, and with no policy of exclusion, persecution, or deportation. No known address, no visa required. It's so very, very good for us to wonder at the world and to be surprised by admiration for each other, rather than shocked speechless by our cavalier mean-spiritedness and cruelty, to notice our myriad variations and to unite in celebrating them, rather than resign ourselves to a submission to entitled domination and the astonishing savagery of spite. State-perpetrated and internationally enabled mass murder is currently actively terrorizing more than one part of our world, currently condemned by the very bodies specifically set up by humans to monitor things on Earth unacceptable to human society. These are facts. They need to be faced. So for the sake of clarity, let's name it. The inhumane is being perpetrated on our watch. I'm here to name it, without hesitation or doubt in my mind, and to lend my unwavering solidarity to all those who recognize the unacceptable complacency of our greed-addicted governments who make nice with planet wreckers and war criminals wherever they come from. I'm also here to name my absolute personal faith in culture in resistance. An enlightened cinema can inspire a civilized world, can lend us the pause, the breath, the reflection that might embolden us to take the best part of ourselves, that capacity for enchantment and openness, for wit and intrigue, that admiration for human flexibility and resource, our capacity to survive things, for thrill and sensation that we find in the witness that cinema represents, and build on it out in the open and under the sky, IRL. So, when the chips are down, as might be interpreted at this point in history with particular sharpness, and at any age and stage of our lives, not only the 25-year-olds, and with the settled acknowledgement that being for something does not ever imply being anti anyone. That being for humane solidarity means for humane solidarity with all humans so invested in common decency and fair representation. In the agreement that freedom in the naming of repressive, inhumane, and criminal movements, wherever and whenever, is among our essential human rights and deserves our honor and our loyalty. On the path to believing, against all odds, in the practical feasibility of fairness on earth, to building brave faith in and voting for reliable human accord, and in an inviolable respect among us all, without exception, for difference and dignity.